You can hear me now, right?
You can hear me now, right?
All right.
You hear me now, right?
Yo, that was no excuse for my, like, I don't know what it is, but whenever I log into my computer, that shit start me off on fucking mute. All right, so we good now, y'all. God damn. Think we was ever gonna get this shit right. All right, y'all. So let's YBC Dul, y'all. Shit. Jesus Christ. They try to slow us down, you heard me. YBC Dul father, y'all. Y'all know how I am, yo. I've been vocal about these parents. It's like, yo, if you don't, you know what your child is doing. You know what your child is doing. Right? So you don't say nothing all this time. And this is the father too, y'all. We normally see this from mothers. You don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing from Pops all this time, yo. All this time his son been on the internet crashing out. Now, once he finally crashed, you know, he finally made his crash landing. Now Pops wants to speak. Let me show y'all what Pops had to say. Y'all probably seen it. I seen a few people cover it already. But, you know, they ain't going to break it down how we going to break it down. Hold on. They ain't going to break it. I seen, did this page have it? Was shot and killed. Okay. Here you go. Hey, all of my son's friends and family, etc. I'm Dul's father. I was handed over all my baby's belongings this morning by his close friends. And that's good, yo. That's some solid. He has some solid dudes around him, yo. Because normally in these type of situations, niggas get to stealing. You know what I mean? You remember what happened when Vaughn died? You know, it supposed to have been a video of niggas running in his house and shit. So that's good. Niggas gave Pops all their things. And I wanted to clear up any confusion. My son Abdul Vix was murdered yesterday afternoon, broad daylight, while sitting in the back of his car alongside with his friend who was also shot in the hand. My son was not on a bike when he was killed. Nothing of that such. So that video going around is not him. Stop the fake news. I know my son did not live a life of a saint, but I was not born yesterday either. My son was targeted in some setup plot. That's the only way they could get him from up close like that. And I'm standing on that. For someone to be able to walk up so close to his car was the first red flag, for sure. And I promise we're not going to stop until dudes are exposed. I spoke to my son the night before this all went down, and I just couldn't understand why this talk out of all days felt different. Pops, it's been weird. Cars passing by me for a week now. I don't know. I just feel weird whenever I'm in Philly. So that tells you right then and there, y'all, that he's not in Philly often. And, you know, it be like that, you know. Being as though he knew he shouldn't have been there. Being as though he knew he shouldn't have been there, everything might seem motherfucking suspect. You understand what I'm saying? It could have just been an average day. But in his mind, he knew he should not have been in Philly. He probably only went to Philly to do that interview. And we're going to get to that interview. I swear, whatever you was running from, son, they was watching you closely. And I'm going to expose it. Man, I can't believe it. I won't ever believe this. And I ain't going to shut up. because I wanted you to beat the odds, son. I told you the streets a nasty game, especially where we come from. Now I have to bury my junior. My family and I would like to thank everyone for the loving, kind messages sent out to my boy. We lost the real one. May Allah forgive him for all his sins and make his grave spacious and full of light. Amen. Inshallah. Rest easy, my son Abdullah. Whatever. Yo. I mean, you can only expect so much from a parent, right? But y'all, I just be wishing these parents be this vocal in the beginning. You know, be this vocal before he loses his life. You know, maybe you could have saved him or saved somebody else. Like, yo, I hate that they always wait until this moment. Like, you couldn't see this coming. You feel me? Like, I don't be having sympathy for this type of shit, yo, because it's like, yo, you had to have seen this coming. That was his father. That was his father, Romeo. Everybody's saying it coming. Right. What Barlow say? That boy crashed out over 40 times, man. Everybody's saying this coming, Pops. So I don't get it. How you ain't see it? How did you think he was going to beat the odds? You ain't. Fulio just died. The young boys that he was in the songs with, Bloodhound, Lord Jeff, Lord Scone, just died. So I don't understand it. I don't understand how didn't Pops see this coming. Yeah, I'm going to post a link. Anybody want to come up? Like, that shit don't make a whole lot of sense to me, Pops. Like, Shorty is literally on camera doing some of the wildest things that I've ever seen on camera. That I've ever seen. And now, since he had his final resting place, now you want to come out and speak? No, man. No, man. I'm willing to question his motherfucking how much influence he really had on this child. Because ain't no goddamn way, yo, my child to be going this fucking route, yo, knowing what the fuck I know about this fucking music. This shit is devilish. It's devilish music. It always ends the same. It always ends the same. Like I told y'all, yo, the average drill rapper don't live longer than 2-3 years. You get 2-3 years of stardom, and that is it. And I don't even think you can call it stardom. For real, you probably can just call it notoriety. You feel me? You get 2-3 years of notoriety, and that's it. That's all. That's all, folks. What cartoon was that? Woody Woodpecker? That's all, folks. That's all you get. That's all you get. The fuck just happened? Oh my god. Yeah, like this shit is fucking crazy. Why this shit? I hate this shit sometimes, man. I done lost the goddamn screen, y'all. Oh, here I go. Oh, it's Porky Pig. My bad. My cousin said that was Porky Pig. Y'all don't know who it was. Yeah, y'all know what I mean. But that's all you get, y'all. You get a couple years of fame, couple years of stardom, and to either the prison or the jail yard you go. You feel me? Or the graveyard, the prison or the graveyard. Those are the only options for a fucking drill rapper. And I'd be glad when everybody else starts saying that shit and realize that shit ain't no fucking game. But they've been going off since then, though, y'all. Been a lot going on in Philly since then. Somebody actually got shot that same day, 3 hours later. Wild situation. But I'm going to detail that a little bit more in a video I drop tomorrow. To be real, what my man G-Man say, to be real about it. most drill rappers can't rap. That's why they sit there and yeah, they can't rap. Now, you know, I said that a while ago. It's the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing to do is get on your mic and talk about crimes that you committed, either fucking presently or in the fucking past. You understand? Like, it's the easiest thing to do, yo. But I told y'all how this happened, yo. They fall victim. They fall victim to their motherfucking to the people that watch them, to the people that support them. You know, because these people that support them, they only supporting you for the nonsense. You feel me? They support you for the nonsense. That's all they waiting for. So it get to a point where you can't even get past the nonsense because you're gonna lose your following. That's why, yo, it's a dangerous route to even take. It's a dangerous route to take. Shit is dangerous. Now, I don't think the only difference I see between Bloodhound Lord Jeff and Julio Fulio, I actually think not Bloodhound Lord Jeff, YBC Dul and Julio Fulio. I actually think that Julio Fulio wanted to get out. I think he was tired. I think he done been through so much. He done been through more than fucking YBC Dul. He was tired. He wanted out of drill music. But since Dul was just getting his notoriety, he was fully indulged. You understand? He was all in. In his mind, he probably thought that he was going to make it out. But for Pops to sit there and say, son, I thought you was going to beat the odds. It's like, well, how? Pops, who beat the odds? Like, yo, this shit that be tripping me out. Who? Name a drill rapper in the last, name 5. No, you can, one ain't going to cut. Name 5 drill rappers in the last 5 years that beat the fucking odds. There is none, y'all. Fabio Foreign, Dirk, who else? Yo, so we gonna go back to this video. This video that Brandon Buckingham did. And I'm gonna go through it again, yo. Because like I said, I was talking to my man earlier, right? Because I hold the blogs accountable, you know. I think the blogs are a major reason why these young boys are dying. Because I think the blogs give them clout that they otherwise wouldn't have had. I think the blogs give them clout that otherwise they wouldn't have had. You know, because like I said before on the last live, say a nigga got, YBC Dul had 56,000 followers, right? Say the average user, the average supporter, excuse me, they might share it. You know, it'll get a few shares. Yeah, but once these big blogs like Say Cheese and No Jumper, once they normally pick it up in Fuchsia's TV, and y'all know the ones. Once they pick it up, that video or that disrespectful moment that they put out there to the world, it takes a whole nother fucking form of its own, man. You understand? It go from 0 to 100. Now a video that might only got 30,000 views get fucking 5 million. You understand what I'm saying? So as a street nigga or a young nigga trying to make it, you see that like, damn, oh shit, this shit really working. You feel me? Man, my motherfucking video got, because they can see how far the video went, no matter how far it gets shared. Damn, yo, this bitch got motherfucking 10 million views. So it gives them ammunition to keep going. You understand? When they see that is ammunition and motivation to keep going. But what they don't understand is you're only going to go from here to here. You feel me? You're not going from here to there. You're going to go from here to here. It's just going to look nice in the process. That's all. You're not getting out of the hood being a drill rapper, y'all. That's the point I'm trying to get these young boys to understand. If you rapping to get out of the hood, you will not get out the hood being a drill rapper. You're either gonna die, you're gonna go to prison for the rest of your life. We got so many examples. It's like, yo, how many examples do we need? How many examples do we need? Or is it just that, yo, people is that desperate for clout? And y'all know I speak about the fact that a lot of times we deal with youth that never really had anybody pay attention to them, so they don't really know how it feel. They confuse the attention for love. But it's like, yo, it's either they gonna fix this shit and realize that this is not an angle, or they satisfied with dying with $60,000. They satisfied with 2 years worth of notoriety and dying with $60,000. Maybe some people cool with that, yo. I say this all the time, yo. He who lives is the one that wins, yo. Like I used to tell my nephew about the streets. Like, yo, it's no point to go out here and make $100,000 in a year, yo, if you only gonna have that 1 year on the streets. You feel me? Yeah, you made 100 bands, yo, but you got locked up at the end of the year. Now you ready to be gone for 5 or 10. It's much easier and it's a much better lifestyle than breaking that 100 down to 20 or $30,000 a year and live 50 fucking years. You make out way better than that. Now I don't wanna hear all the prelude. Then we're gonna go back to the same spot we went back. Yeah, so what I was saying in reference to this video, right, is people don't understand the fact that, yo, these videos, these interviews, yo, they play. I can't get this damn camera to go right. These videos, these interviews play a major role in the demise of these rappers. Shorty probably only came back to Philly for this interview. And then came back and lied and flogged. Like, yo, niggas act like I be out of town. I be in the city. Niggas around him, gassing him up. Man, he always in the city. No, he not. Because if he was in the city, he'd have been got killed. If he was in the city, he'd have been got killed. That's how I was so confident in what I said about Shorty. So in February, like, yo, you can't move around like that, yo, and think and just disrespect everybody. You disrespecting everybody. I'm willing to bet they don't even know who killed him. Yo, sometimes, yo, you can put yourself in such deep of a hole that when you ultimately meet your demise, niggas don't even know where it came from. Cause you beef with niggas on this block, you beef with niggas on that block. You did some shit 5 years ago that niggas ain't forgetting about. You beef with niggas over there. Ain't no telling who put the motherfucking the bullets to him. And his father think he was backdoored. I don't think he was backdoored. I just think he was slipping. I think he got comfortable, just like most niggas do. Like I say, yo, it only takes one time, yo, to slip. That's all it takes. Like, yo, you can be on point 99% of the time, yo. That's why this lifestyle is pointless. It's not a fruitful life. You can be on point 99.9% of the time, yo, and that 0.1% will be the time you die. 0.1%. It's not worth it. I can't even hear it. Hold up. I can't even hear it. Here we go with this shit again. Here we go with this again. Hold up, y'all. Let me see how we gonna fix this time. See how we gonna fix this time. We should be good now. Kojo, what it is? Thanks for tapping in, my nigga. Y'all should better hear it now. Thanks for tapping in, my nigga.
What do you think is some of the most disrespectful things you've done? Obviously, the one that comes to mind is, the notorious, the grave digging situation.
That's some new shit though. Like, I've been drawn. Like, one of the most disrespectful John though, when I said I was gonna slap K3 mom though.
You were gonna smack.
Yo, listen. Oh, shit, I done fucked it up.
When you list out the
listen to them, the line of questioning though, yo.
Call me Mr. Go fuck who you is. That will disrespect you.
Where we at right now?
We in North Philly right now.
Like, look at the moniker that he took on. Like, yo, young niggas, yo, y'all gotta be smarter than this, yo. He took on the moniker of Mr. Disrespectful. Just think about that, y'all. Like, being disrespectful is a badge of honor. But what happens is, these niggas be listening to their comments. But they don't realize, yo, the niggas that's cheering you on, these ain't even niggas you ever hang with in real life. These niggas that's like him, that's enamored with the street life because they really don't know nothing about it. They really don't know that most niggas that's involved in this shit went out. Partly because you got people on the internet saying that these niggas is having the time of their life. You got people on the internet saying this is what they want to do. Maybe a few. But I'm willing to bet everything I own that is way more that want to get out of it. Especially at the age of 25, like he died at. Now at 16, 17, yeah, you having the time of your life. Yo, but by 25, yo, you done lost so many motherfucking homeboys to the graveyard and the prison cells. Man, you get sick and tired of that shit. That's why he started rapping. But to take on the name of Mr. Disrespectful, now it's not just a name, Now you gotta live by it forever. You feel me? You gotta live by this name for as long as you are a rapper. That's why I be saying, yo, everybody play a role in these guys dying, yo. Like, it's easy to just put it on them. Yo, but everybody play a role. The fans, the blogs, the person that's doing, everybody play a role. Because no matter how disrespectful he is, if the fans wasn't tuned into it, the shit would go nowhere. If the blogs wasn't tuned into what the fans thought, if the blogs wasn't tuned into what they thought the fans wanted to see, it would go nowhere. So we all play a role in this shit.
How long have you lived in Philadelphia?
All my life. I'm from North, but I claim West Philly though. That's where I jumped off the perch at.
Yeah, tell me about your name, Mr. Disrespectful. How'd you get that? YBC Dul got his nickname from his fans calling him Mr. Disrespectful in various comment sections.
My fans call me that, bro. My name YBC Dul, but the fans call me Mr. Disrespectful. What they be saying, like, I be trolling, I guess, but I do it to a certain extent. Like, I go overboard.
Yep, Kojo, shit take one time, bro.
So what do you think is some of the most disrespectful things you've done? Obviously, the one that comes to mind is, the notorious, the grave digging situation.
That's some new shit, though. Like, I've been drawn.
Yo, the nigga called it notorious. You see what I mean? By the glamifying of it. Like, yo, you can say everything you want in the beginning of the video. But you called it notorious. Do y'all know what notorious mean? What's the definition of notorious?
Well known, typically for some bad.
What's the definition of notorious?
Definition of notorious, famous or well known, typically for some bad quality or deed.
Y'all know what notorious mean?
Oh shit. So that fits. So that was the right word to use. But that fits into, that's what he's trying to do. So even though he used the word correctly, that's still a narrative that you don't want to push. You know, because when we think notorious, who we think of? John Gotti. We think of all these mythical, or these gangsters that did all this gangster shit, and it feeds right into the mind of the youth that's already thinking this way. We trying to reprogram these young niggas to think something different. So no, that shit wasn't notorious. I wouldn't have used it. No, that wasn't notorious, bro. That was disrespectful. But I wouldn't call it notorious. I wouldn't put that word on it. I just wouldn't. Because it glamorizes it.
One of the most disrespectful John Doe when I said I was gonna slap.
Where was his father when he said he was gonna slap the girl, that man mother? Where was Pops at then? Pops supposed to put out a statement like, no, my son will never put hands on a motherfucker, a woman probably twice his age. That's what we need to hear from the parents, man. When shit like that happens. Like, I don't want to hear from them when what we all know gonna happen. That's too late. I don't want to hear from him at that point.
You want to smack his mom?
Yeah, because she be dissing my homie. I don't know what she be on. She like an old, miserable mother.
It may repulse you to hear Dul threaten to
What's
smack
the
someone's
definition
mother,
of
but everything
notorious?
comes back to the cycle of violence. K3 is Kaylin Johnson, who had allegedly been murdered by YBC. So after one of Dul's best friends, J100, was shot in the head during a music video shoot, K3's mother immediately took to her Instagram Live to mock the passing of J100.
Generate sampler.
Y'all know why these parents like that, right? I blame No Child Left Behind, yo.
So let's see what happens.
A lot of these parents still got motherfucking a 9th grade education mentally.
Cameraman ain't telling him to duck. Round of applause. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up.
And I'm not here to glorify or cast judgment on anyone. Imagine it was your best friend or family member who was murdered. How would you treat those you felt were responsible?
Do you feel like the
We already discussed that. You definitely glorified it in that sense, my nigga.
shovel, like, Bash had the grave, met the John in the trunk. We had hurried up and drove to the graveyard real quick. We already shot the scene there, feel me? But once we shot the scene, like, it was a grave, it was a pile of dirt. And my man had the shovel. He popped the trunk and just threw me the shovel. And I just started drawing. But I'm hood hopping today, though. I'm gonna take you everywhere.
Yeah, where are some places we're going to go on this episode?
We gonna be in North, West, South Philly. I really run the streets. Like, I don't.
Let me tell y'all what happened. This interview probably was done a couple days before he got killed, right? What's up, Nay? He went through the whole city. Chances are somebody seen them. Seen the cameraman. Seen him walking through the city. And put the word in. Before this interview came out. That's how I was so happy he got killed the day after. Because they was on him probably for the last couple days. They was on him for the last couple days. Because niggas seen him. He went to the block. He said, yo, man, my man did this, we gonna get to it.
Go to the studio and rap and shit. I be outside.
Yeah, they
bro.
saying the G.
Other rappers, though, like from the city, on the stage where I'm at, like, they don't be here no more. People really think I be in other states. Whole time, I really be here.
What
No,
makes
you
you want
don't.
to stay in Philadelphia?
My niggas here, like, I gotta chill with the guys. I can't bring everybody out, Kali.
You ever see yourself, like, moving out of Philadelphia?
Yo, remember what I said about Julio? Like, yo, I don't know why people don't be listening. I be saying the same thing, yo. I be telling niggas before it happened. These niggas can't take everybody. So they stay, yo. Like I said it in the last video. They can't take everybody, so they stay, yo. That shit is called survivor's guilt. But see, he wouldn't have that guilt if he didn't make a career off of dissing. Because by him dissing and being in California, he put the niggas that's in Philly, he put them at risk. So the only way to combat that is I gotta come back here every now and then. I gotta be there. You know, I live in Cali, but I gotta be there because these my mans. You know, I got love for these niggas. They got love for me. They standing on what I'm saying. So it's only right if every now and then when I can, I gotta go back there and stand with them on what I'm saying as well. But if he rapped a different genre of music, and he like, and I don't even like his music, to be honest. I think this shit is trash. But if he rapped a different genre of music, he wouldn't have that guilt. Same thing with Julio Fulio. He wouldn't have that guilt because you're not putting your peoples in danger. You're not putting your peoples in danger. And that's the thing, yo. These drill rappers got entourages. They got friends. They got homeboys. But they're never going to get enough money to take everybody. It's like a pipe dream. Y'all know what a pipe dream is? It's a dream that's never going to happen. It's a pipe dream, yo. It's like throwing a coin in a wish in the motherfucking fountain and making a wish.
For good or not really?
Yeah, wow, I ain't staying here. This is a dumbass place to stay.
Who are some of the best rappers in Philadelphia right now?
Fuck with Hood, Tally, Leaf Word High, Hop Out Blake, Skrilla, FS The Bender, but that's really it.
In Philadelphia, the hip hop scene
Leaf
seems like
Ward's
it's
still
having a
locked
big right
up.
now.
I don't know why we never got our recognition until the drill scene came about. That thing is the games. That's how we coming. We in the.
Look at this shit. Yo, I don't give a fuck how many guns you got on you, yo. Young niggas know this. If you got beef with niggas, right? And you walk around your neighborhood, all you is a fucking moving target. I say this every time, yo, and I'm gonna keep saying this until people get it. If you're going outside on defense, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. I don't give a fuck if you got a Draco on you. I don't give a fuck if you got an AR-15 on you. I don't care if you got 2 Glocks in your dip. If you walk around this bitch and you know you got problems and you're on the defense, not 100% of the time, but I would say 70% of the time, you're gonna lose. And that 30%, that is a serious gamble you putting on your life. You know, that's like rolling the dice 10 times. You roll a 7 on 7 of those rolls. And then you roll a 3, you roll a 2 on 3. Those some vicious odds to be playing with your life, man. Those are some vicious odds to be playing with your life. Yup. He said a walking target in the new gun store. That's all he is a fucking walking target, bro. That's it and that's all. I'd be glad when they realized that. Like he thought by pulling these straps out, he thought he was doing something slick. He thought this was going to be like a deterrent. Yeah, but everybody got them motherfuckers now, bro. It ain't like it. This ain't 2000. Everybody have those. Where they came from, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But everybody got them.
Churches like we in Philly. I'm outside.
And besides that, they also got different type of dogs on them. Just to clarify, those are legal firearms. Legally obtained, legally owned firearms.
Illegal firearms. Illegal. Disrespectful.
Why is
And the fucked up thing about it, yo, Shorty saying like a good young nigga.
millions of his own money to run for
Seem like a cool young nigga for real. Like he don't seem like,
These dogs look very...
just based off this interview, I haven't watched none of the other ones. He don't seem like a bad young nigga. Like he's saying like a young nigga I can fuck with, you know, on the conversation level. Probably funny as a bitch. Just misguided, y'all. The music take him away, y'all. It's the music. It's the clout. It's the notoriety. That shit takes them away. and sends him right to the graveyard or the prison.
Very athletic, bro.
No, they King Corso though mixed with Pitbull. You wasn't like you ain't never playing no movie or nothing.
You look
He's
like
Napoleon
somebody.
Dynamite.
You look like somebody.
Napoleon Dynamite. I'm telling you, like you played off a movie or something, like
swear,
probably like 2000 or something, like 2000s.
I saw a documentary about you that said you're the most hated rapper in Philadelphia. Is that cap?
You know that ain't no fucking bluff.
Does that make you upset at all, or you don't care?
I like that shit. They hate me, that mean they like me, or they do something, like, feel me? Like, they
You're
paying
making them feel
attention.
something.
They paying attention, and I make them feel some type of way. So if I can make you feel some type of way, I'm gonna keep making you feel some type of way. Bro, all the real niggas fuck with me. What Lil Durk say at the end of that song? Like, real niggas fuck with me. Like, the street niggas can vouch for me. Anywhere I go, nobody don't play with me. I never got robbed. I never got touched, shot at in the city yet.
There's a certain artist in the city, very popular right now, OT720. What's your perspective on him, bro?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Cuz be doing bitch ass shit, bro. I ain't beefing with them niggas or nothing. Like,
I've heard on the YouTube side of things, he scammed a YouTuber named Raud for like $3,000-$4,000.
Ride from the city though, like it'd have been different, like if he did that shit outside. But I don't really got too much to speak about on Cuz. Switch the topic. We just took a Drake yesterday. Fuck, we just took a nigga Drake, and he got gun butted with it.
You don't feel weird speaking about that publicly?
No, we do this shit.
What was Dul like as a kid?
Badass most, like in the streets type shit.
What's my nickname?
His name Duck.
Why Duck Diddle? Why that?
That's what I was about to say when we was growing up.
His name was Duck.
Yeah.
What has it been like for y'all watching YBC Dul, kind of rise through the ranks of the music industry?
First ever song, he dropped the video, came home, he was whamming.
Did it happen pretty quick?
Bro, that shit happened quick, like a year.
Bro, like I ran laps on niggas, bro. I probably got like 40 million streams.
You hear that? You see what I mean? The first couple videos took straight off. So when that happens, do you stop? Because like I said, yo, it gives them a fake sense of reality, yo. It's like, yo, this shit working, yo. This shit gonna take me places, and nobody thinks they're gonna die, for whatever reason. Nobody thinks they're gonna die, yo. Everybody thinks that they're gonna, even if subconsciously you done seen it before, you done lost hella homeboys. You just don't never think it'll be you. Like, yo, I ain't never in my life. Yo, know what changed my perspective on thinking shit can't happen? When me and my mother got into an accident with an 18-wheeler. Yo, that shit changed everything. That shit changed everything. In my mind, man, that's shit that you see on TV. You feel me? You know how you watch something on TV and you be like, man, dang, y'all, you think that sometimes, man. I don't think that ever happened to me. Yo, when me and my mother got on that accident with that 18-wheeler and that bitch almost crushed us, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And I done been in the streets, I done lost homeboys. I ain't never got that feeling that I was going, nigga kill me. But once I got in that accident, that shit changed it all. Cause that was a different level of fear. I done been in situations streetwise, but I ain't never been in a situation that it was completely out of my control. And whatever was gonna happen, and it was nothing I could do about it. I ain't never been in nothing like that before. But that changed my perspective. But with these guys, and the fact that he took straight off with the drill music, it's like, yo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's why I said they actually become prisoners of the music.
Can you give me the lore behind the McNuggets and McButtons?
See, what I tell y'all about when I go live on a computer, they only send a few people here.
Constantly mentions McDonald's is because a man named Bugga, who is the brother of one of his enemies, Sonny Goon, was gunned down while working his job at McDonald's. Dul has gone on to drop 2 songs as well as his own weed strain, mocking the passing of Bugga. Look at this car right now. Yo, what's going on with it?
Damn, that's it.
Oh, look at that. Melted your car.
Good thing she got in parking spot. Matter of fact, you can't park here.
Yeah.
Listen, we in the biddy, feel me, we with Brandon Buckingham, Taj Gotti on the feel me.
What's your gram?
Blueface 42.
You want to ride in the striker with us?
Yeah, let's go. We're in the whip right now. Is this a fishbowl?
Fuck no. It's a striker.
What is the definition of a striker? That's just a car that has...
Now, he tried to help him. You see he blurred all this out so you can't see the emblem. He probably made sure he told him to do that. But if you gotta move around like this, then you maybe shouldn't be moving around at all. If you gotta move around to the point you can't even let people know what kind of car you in, maybe you shouldn't be in that situation, shorty.
Tense or what? Why do they call it a striker?
Because we hopping out striking shit like bowling pins, we riding the strikes. You know PnB Rock that pet.
A question we get all the time is, how do you do culinary school online? And the way we do it is by focusing.
That's the way, right?
Yeah, rest in peace.
Like, I'm one of the niggas that carry it for they block, though. Like, feel me? All the niggas that's from PnB, like, they fuck with YBC Dul. Like,
I guess you were pretty upset when that shit happened to PnB Rock?
the whole city was. That was crazy. But they don't understand the Cali politics, though. It just was at the wrong place at the wrong time. Like, oh, we on past 30th Street right now. We on past 30th and Bay, and we in PnB. This PnB Rock block, though. Like, this where PnB Rock from, like.
Next, we visit the hood where PnB Rock was born and raised. For those that didn't know, PnB Rock was in and out of jail as a juvenile, and ultimately
now what he should have did would have made him more safe if he probably just stayed in his own neighborhood. Him trying to prove to the world that I can be Mr. Disrespectful and move around different parts of my city, at my leisure, is what ultimately got him killed. Anybody, anybody in any one of these blocks could have put the word in. Because more than likely, whatever rental he was in was going to each one of those spots. It's going to each one of those spots.
The age of 19. After struggling with homelessness, he ended up focusing on music in 2014, signing a deal with Atlantic Records in 2015, and dropping the song Selfish in 2016 that landed on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. And as the song was going triple platinum, unfortunately, this is the same year his brother PnB Steph was shot and killed near their home on the 1600 block of Baton Street. But this didn't stop PnB Rock's meteoric rise to fame, as he dropped 2 albums and 1 mixtape between 2017 and 2019 that all charted on the Billboard 200s. The following year, in 2020, he was featured on Ed Sheeran's song Cross Me with Chance the Rapper that was also a worldwide hit. And despite beating the odds, going gold or platinum 17 times over and making it out of the deadly Philly streets, PnB Rock tragically lost his life in 2022 on the other side of the country. On September 12th, shortly after PnB Rock's girlfriend posted this Instagram story, a 17-year-old and his father robbed him and shot him twice in the back.
Live, I don't know why he said that, because that's not what happened. I ain't gonna go through the whole interview because we went through it already. But I just wanted to say, it's naive for people to think that this interview didn't play a role in him getting killed. Now, I think ultimately he was going to get killed anyway, but I think this interview just sped up the process, if people understand what I'm saying. This interview sped up the process. Because he was so disrespectful, he ain't show the niggas that he beefing with no respect. And that's one of the worst things you can do, You never underestimate your opponent. Ain't that one of the 48 laws of power? You never underestimate your opponent. You better off overestimating them. But for him to continue to show disrespect for these people, that's obviously killers as well. They killers as well. Like, people think that you hanging with the toughest niggas. It's always a crew bigger and badder than yours. It's always a nigga. No matter how gangster you think you is, there's always a nigga equal as gangster or even more gangster than you. And he totally disrespected these people, multiple people, in this video. And I'm willing to bet they don't know who did it. I'm willing to bet they don't know who did it. His homeboys probably right now going out crashing out on multiple different blocks because they don't know who the fuck killed them. We got ourselves in a situation like that before, beefing with a whole bunch of different niggas. Nigga came around there and killed my man. We ain't know who did it. Just being young and dumb. But we was way younger than these niggas. You would think that in your mid-20s, you would move a certain type of way. You would have a better understanding of, the streets and the severity levels and different levels of trouble that you can find yourself in. But I told y'all in the last live I did, clout overrides all of that. And I seriously think, and I looked into it, y'all couldn't find a clear definition, but I seriously think clout goes into the same it triggers the same part of the brain that jealousy, envy, hate. It triggers. I think clout triggers that same part of the brain, y'all. And you know, with jealousy, when you jealous and envious of a person, common sense go all the way out the window. Common sense goes all the way out the window. And I think that's the same with clout. When you chasing clout, or when you got clout from chasing it, common sense goes out the window. Cause you just moving off of clout. You're moving off of what you think other people want to see. And what other people want to see might be opposite of your better judgment. But since you're moving off what other people want to see, that's what you're going to go with. His better judgment probably told him, yo, maybe I shouldn't do this interview in Philly. Because when I go to Philly, it'd be hard for me to leave. Now, if he'd have did this interview and left the same day, he probably still been alive right now. But what happens is when you go back home, and I do this. Like I said, I don't got beef with niggas. I might say, I'm going to go to Baltimore for the weekend. Let's say it's a break, you know. Summer break, Christmas break. I'm going to go to Baltimore for the weekend. Now, next day I'm in Baltimore the whole week. That's what happened with Shorty. His intentions probably was to go to Philly, do the interview, and leave. But what happens is you go to Philly, you get to fucking with your homeboys. They don't want you to leave, you know, because you can't take them with you when you go. This is the only time you get to spend with them. They don't want you to leave. And you ultimately end up getting killed because you stuck around too long. Yo, remember I said in one of my other lives, yo, one thing I learned from my brother, yo, rest in peace to Bucky B, yo. One thing that nigga taught me is, yo, when it's time to go, it's time to go. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't no waiting on niggas. Yo, when it's time to go, it's time to go. And just like his father said, that conversation he had with his father, when he told his father he don't feel right, you know, it's weird. He think every car's watching him. That was the time to go. But he stuck around, and it ultimately killed him. He let his guard down. Let me see. He said he let his guard down and showed the blocks he be on. Most dudes know he not on his regular block every day, so they saw somebody they knew and figured out the block. Yeah, it's because, you know, it's not hard, yo. Like, yo, the streets is small. Regardless of what people might think, it ain't a whole lot of niggas running the streets. It's a small percentage of niggas running the streets. And they all know each other, whether it's through school, whether it's through prison, whether it's just through hustling. And, you know, you meet people. And you know people from different hoods. And all it takes is, hey, yo, you know I saying nigga YBC Dul? Man, yeah, hell yeah. That's one nigga. He just seen him. Another phone call. Yo, you know I saying YBC Dul? Hey, yo, he in the white motherfucking truck. Now, nigga don't just know where you at. Now nigga know what car you driving. And so on and so forth, yo. Like, yo, the game don't change, only the players, yo. I forgot what rapper said that, yo, but that's real as a motherfucker. The game don't change, only the players. But I'm going to go deeper into that on my video I'm dropping tomorrow. But you got this nigga, FBG Butta. Was y'all familiar with Butta testimony? Let me explain something to y'all, yo. Cause Butta think he's slick. Butta think he's slick by trying to change the narrative of what he did in court. Let me show y'all what Butta did in court, man. Now, Butta is saying that he told on dead people. Alright, so it's 3 videos he got. Did he got the whole joint? Let me go to this one. Cause this was Butta's most important testimony. Right here. Like, people get it confused.
And yeah, I am radical.
People get it confused thinking Butta told on the dead. Butta did tell on the dead. But Butta told on the dead to get off of them 3 gun charges. Y'all know he got caught with 3 guns last year. On different occasions. Just like how they was doing Woody. Yo, when you align yourself with them people, they're going to arrest you anytime they want some information. That's their thing, especially if they can't get in contact with you. Because the average snitch will try to snitch and then try to go incognito. You know, they try to fall off the grid. So what they do is they put like a little silent APB out on you. You know, if y'all find him, pull him over. You know, more than likely he's going to have a strap, lock him up. And then that's how we get our information. So Butta got caught 3 times.
I do believe that
Butta got caught 3 times that way.
we need to get radical.
And Bob Casey has become...
And how he got out of those is by telling on the dead. What ultimately led him to being a fucking witness in the FBG murder trial, because he knew about all the past incidents. And y'all know this was a gang RICO. So Banazoy was a gang RICO. They need to establish motive. They didn't have, if y'all notice, y'all, they didn't have a motive for killing FBG Duck. Statewide. The motive for Duck being killed was FBG STL and O Block had an ongoing feud. Butta is the only person that was willing to testify to that. That was his importance in this whole thing. Like, he's misleading people, keep telling people y'all told on dead people. It wasn't about that. It was about him having knowledge of the beef from start to finish, which ultimately led to 6 men being convicted of murdering FBG Duck because it was a gang beef that lasted 10 years. I already have, Ralph.
Mr. Walton, if you can speak into the mic, it will just help the court reporter
See the
take
Crown Court
everything
TV.
down. Okay? Okay. I want to talk a little more about Kyra, okay? To your knowledge, did Jakira Barnes ever kill anyone before her death? Yeah, allegedly. Can you repeat your answer? I didn't hear you. I said, yeah, allegedly. You said allegedly? Uh-huh. To your knowledge, did Jakira Barnes kill someone from Parkway Gardens? Yeah. Everybody know that. Yes, everybody know that? Is that what you said? Yes. Yes, everybody know that. Who did your sister kill from Parkway Gardens? Objection, Judge. Foundation. Your Honor, you can ask more questions about Foundation.
You see what I mean? So you would think he's not telling on the dead, y'all. He's establishing motive. He's establishing motive.
Your sister tell you she killed somebody from Parkway Gardens? Yeah. Who did she tell you that she killed? Objection, Judge. OD. Overruled. You can repeat your answer, please.
He said OD. You see what he did? I ain't never watched this before. But the defense tried to object, but he said OD anyway. Like, he's a willing participant. He was trying to send these boys to prison. Because he been to court enough to know that when you object, you gotta wait before and see what the judge ruling is. Like, this not a nigga that's foreign to the court system.
Who did she tell you she killed? She killed OD. Do you know OD's last name? Perry. Your Honor, I'd like to publish what has been admitted as Government Exhibit 564 to the witness and jury. Yes? Thank you, Your Honor. Do you see a picture on your screen, which is Government Exhibit 564? Who is that? That's Shorty from Parkway. Do you know his name? That's OD, I think. Is it? I'm blind. I ain't got my glasses on. Let me see. Mr. Walton, I couldn't hear you. I don't know if the court reporter could.
So this nigga wear glasses and he walk around without them bitches on. You can't even see, my nigga. Butta is playing a dangerous game, yo, fucking around with these young boys. These young boys going to end up tricking Butta out of his life. Well, Butta going to trick them off the streets. But something's going to happen, I promise you.
Could you say that a little louder? Is that, you said you do recognize that person? Who is it? Yeah, that's OD. OD Perry? Yeah. Do you know if OD Perry was associated with any gang at the time of his death? He's from Parkway. He's from Parkway? But was he associated with any gang? Parkway. That was Wick City, Parkway. So he's Parkway. That wasn't no gang. He's Parkway Gardens. Did you say there wasn't a gang in Parkway Gardens? I said that wasn't a gang then. They was just called Parkway Gardens. It took him a death for them to become O-Block. Mr. Walton, when you testified in the grand jury...
See what he doing? He's establishing structure. He's establishing that from start to finish. When they was Parkway, they wasn't a gang. When OD died, that's when they turned into a gang. And I'm going to take this down and re-upload it so it can get more exposure because YouTube be killing me on it. Y'all see what I mean about the numbers? How they play with the numbers when I go live from my computer?
In March of 2023, you were asked about OD Perry. Do you recall that? Yeah. When you testified in the grand jury, you were asked. Counsel, I'm on page 23, starting at line 13. Just the beginning of that question. You were asked question, right? Okay, you named a couple of names, and you said there are BDs. I want to talk about OD Perry right now, because you mentioned him first. Do you know whether OD Perry was a part of a more localized, gang faction, or said STL and EBT? You answered, yeah, OD Perry was, technically he wasn't O-Block because O-Block was created off his name. But OD Perry was Lamron, OTF, Wick City.
Yeah.
Do you recall, that's what they do, bro. That an answer you gave in the grand jury?
Like, these lives are actually better, but YouTube don't send me no people. I think it's because I'm going through a third-party stream. I think that's why they do it. They want you to stream straight through YouTube. So they fuck with your numbers when I go this way.
Yeah. Is that answer true? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it is.
You probably gotta split the revenue.
Let me not say I guess. Yeah. So it is true. Wick City, like I just said, Parkway Gardens, I literally just said that right before you went in there and tried to read that off. Like, I didn't just say that, but I definitely said that, love. I said Parkway Gardens, Wick City. You went back in and just... Wick City was a gang faction or sect. Is that correct? Huh? You testified that Wick City, Lamron, OTF were gang factions or sects? Right. Gang. Right.
Yep.
Is that true that you testified in the grand jury that there are gang factions or sects? You just said three things at the end. Gang factions or sects. All that to say gang? So I'll simplify it. I hear you. Were they gangs? All three of them that you said is gangs. So it's like, alright, what are you trying to do right now? Are you playing with my brain? I'm asking you that when you testified, I just read the question and the answer. I can read it again. Okay.
Like, it's crazy to me, yo, that people are really supporting these type of niggas. Like, yo, these type of niggas, yo, will throw you under the fucking bus. It's like, yo, I'm trying to get people to understand, yo, that the character of a street guy turned rat. It's not the same as a civilian that tells. The street guy that turned rat, yo, is riddled with character flaws. That's obvious way before they tell. Obvious, yo. These are not honorable people. That's why the rat gets treated, used to get treated so bad. Because they're not honorable people.
No. Objection. I don't believe it was impeaching the first time. It's consistent with his testimony today. Let's go to the sidebar. So I don't want to be confusing in my question. So I just want to, it's correct that Wick City, Lamron, and OTF are gangs? Yeah. So let's talk first about Wick City. Can you explain what the name Wick City comes from?
But y'all see how I was able to break this down? I never watched this before. But I just know about criminal cases, y'all, and I knew what his role was. His role in this case had nothing to do with dead people. It was always establishing that O Block was a gang. Trench's knew his role was to identify Muwab, C-Thing, and the rest of the guys. And the only way they can do this is by charging these guys federally. Because none of these people was there. They couldn't do it in state court.
I can't explain. I really don't know that. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, and Jakara and killed O.D. Perry.
St. Lawrence. I'm from Gyro City. They Wick City. Was Wick City a rival of STL, Gyro City, your gang? Yeah. Were they based in Parkway Gardens? Yeah. Matter of fact, you could say Wick City when you come in. It says Parkway Gardens, Wick City. I'm smart as hell. I quit. So the gang went by Wick City, which was the name on the sign of Parkway Gardens? No, it is. When you pull in, back then in the open, beginning of 66, it say Parkway Gardens, Wick City, right? With the trays. I want to ask you about another gang that you named O.D. Perry from in your grand jury testimony. That you said was true. What's that? You said OTF. Does OTF stand for only the family? I don't really know nothing about them niggas, you know? Those niggas from the other side of the state, bro. I repeat, I'm from 63rd. I'm from all the way that way. Is OTF a rival of your gang? Who? I'm not telling anybody that's past Michigan. Once you pass Michigan, we ain't into it with nobody past Michigan. Wabash, that's our cutoff. Anything else going anywhere else? I can't tell you nothing about that. We was kids and told them riding bikes and shit. We ain't have cars, so it's scientifically impossible to be into it with somebody who all the way across.
That's typically what them niggas do, yo. Like I explained with Woody, them niggas just show off. They show off niggas. Anytime they got the light shined on them, they gonna take full advantage of it. This was his moment, you know. This was his motherfucking time. What they call that shit? This was his time to shine, yo. This was his moment of truth. So he gonna take full advantage of it. Same shit Woody did on the stand.
Mr. Wilton, you testified in your grand jury. It's the same thing. OTF, O Block, Wick City. All this is all the same thing. It's just like you just repeating the same gang with a different name. So it's like, okay, how do I keep saying yes to the same thing without being an asshole? Because I'm an asshole. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I say yeah? I just want to understand you. Without saying yeah to the same thing, you know? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said OTF, O Block,
a tough
Wick
rat.
City, same thing, same gang. Is that your testimony? Yeah. So OTF is a gang. I guess, yeah. I mean, ain't that what they portray themselves as? Or is it they rappers? I don't know. I began confused at this point. You say they're rappers? Are you familiar with OTF being something addition to the game? I'm an entertainer. I'm FBG. So don't let me start labeling people as gang members, bro. You feel me? Don't have me up here doing that. Mr. Wilton, when you testified...
Yo, this nigga is crazy. You already telling, brother. Like, yo, this is... See, that's how you know. That shit crazy. So he don't want to implicate OTF. But he want to send Muap and them. No, he want to send O-Block to prison.
In the grand jury, right? Under oath.
But then do all these interviews after this talking about Dirk going to jail. Get the fuck out of here, man. This nigga's a fucking character.
I said OD was Wick City, Lamron, Brick City. You also testified about what OTF was. Do you remember that? It's Lamron. It's the BDs, right? Am I correct? OTF is the BDs entertainment group. That's Dude and them, right? So you're testifying today that OTF is an entertainment group. Shit, that's what they portray as for the last. And also said BDs, is OTF also made up of black disciples? Yeah, yes. I'm not sure because I know an MC that be with them, and I know a vice lord. So you can't say they just all disciples. Okay, so disciples are one gang, black disciples. Is that what you're talking about there? Yeah. And MC, is that another gang? Uh-huh. And vice lords, is that the third gang you said? Uh-huh.
So he is telling
So
OTF.
OTF is what you call it, a group of multiple gangs. They say group, you keep hooking me with the gang at the end. So it's like, you know, Mr. Wilton, when you testified in grand jury and counsel, I'm looking at page 56.
So he told on OTF too.
Beginning at line 3 through line 19. Did you testify in a grand jury where you asked, question, what's OTF? Answer, only the family. Question, I mean, what is it? You know, is it a gang or is it something else? Answer, Judge, I'm going to object on a foundation again. Not, do you want to go? We can go to sidebar.
Yo, this is dirty work, man. We're gonna go to one more. Cause I want people to understand what's going on, y'all. Cause I'm tired of this nigga lying. And I'm tired of seeing people repeat these lies on Instagram. Admits to cooperating in the 2016 case. It's 38 minutes. We're gonna watch this one.
Feeling Claritin Clear is like...
But you know, that's what most rats do, y'all. See, people don't be knowing. Most rats tell and then get on the stand and try to change their tune. You know, that's why when Woody did it, people was like confused. Like, oh, is he telling? Yeah, he telling. Like Woody didn't do and Butter didn't do nothing different than most rats do. Most of them do that. Most of them do it. They say one thing when in them interrogation rooms, and then they get on the stand and they try to shape it up. No, it's too late for that, bro. The damage is already done. The niggas is already incarcerated. You done the damage. I respect the nigga more if they just follow through with it. For real. That's the thing about rats. They don't follow through with anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not honorable people. They're not going to stand on anything. They're not going to stand on anything. So they get on stand and then try to shape it up. But it's like, nah, bro, I respect you more if you go all the way through it. Don't tell in the motherfucking interrogation room and then get on the stand and try to no, nigga, go follow through with this shit. You know what I mean? Follow through with something in life.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you please state and spell your last name for the record? My last name is Wilton. Wilton. What about your first name? Rakeem. Mr. Wilton, do you go by any nicknames? Yeah, I do. What's your nickname? My name Butta. Is that Butta? Yeah, Butta. Butta. And did you receive a subpoena to be here today? I did. How old are you, Mr. Wilton? I'm 29. And how far did you go in school? I graduated high school. Are you here today because your brother? You mean talking about Duck? Yeah. Hell no. No, I didn't get no money. Ain't nobody paying me. I didn't hear you. Could you? I said no, I didn't get no money. Ain't nobody paying me.
He didn't get no money because he got off on them cases. Like, yo, Butta is still allowed to this day to carry a firearm. Did y'all see that interview? See, I don't watch him, but I know people do watch his interviews. Did y'all see that interview when he went back to 63rd? I seen a clip of that interview. He pulled out a firearm on camera and gave it to somebody. He gave it to somebody. We just seen Boosie get arrested in California and charged by the feds in California for having a firearm in his back pocket because what? Boosie is a known convicted felon. Well, Butta is too. Butta's a known convicted felon as well. But since he cooperated with these people on this case, they gives him leeway to carry his firearm. But that same leeway that he got to carry a firearm ultimately will put him back in these same rooms for him to testify and tell again. That's the game they play with you. You know, they keep you on the string. It's like a yo-yo. You know what I mean? They roll you out, then bring you back in. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime they need some information involving some Chicago shit and they think Butta might know, they know that it's a 99% chance he's going to have a firearm. All we got to do is pull him over, lock him up, and he's going to give us what we need. Going to give us what we need.
Nobody paid you? No. And do you expect
payment
from the FBI?
All I see is clips of these niggas. I have no interest in watching none of these niggas.
So why are you testifying today? Well, I got subpoenaed today. But overall, that's my brother. Your brother. You mean talking about Duck?
Duck would not co-sign this.
So I want to talk a little bit about your.
But that's why he got on that stand, y'all.
Right.
Part of his deal by getting caught with them firearms was he had to testify in this case. Because he probably was facing fed time on them firearms. Because shit, he a career criminal. The man was just locked up for a murder where his homeboy got killed then. And they got charged with the murder. Now you get caught with 3 firearms? Oh no, you got to give us something, Butta, Mr. Wilton. Or your ass going to the feds. And he ain't trying to do that.
Of any felonies? Yeah, I have. Do you have 2 prior felony convictions? Yeah, I do. I'm going to walk through each one, okay? First, on August 12th of 2013, were you convicted of aggravated use of a weapon? Yeah. And were you sentenced to 1 year in prison? Yeah. And for your second felony, is it true that on August 22nd, 2016, you pled guilty to conspiracy to commit murder? Yeah. And
Now y'all know in that situation, they didn't actually murder anybody. They tried to rob a guy. The guy shot back, killed their homeboy. The robber got shot as well. I mean, the guy that they was trying to rob got shot as well. He survived. But being as though they initiated the robbery, they got charged. Him, Lord J, and a couple other people got charged for their friend murder.
as part of your plea, did you cooperate? Yeah. And were you sentenced to 8 years imprisonment for that crime?
So he going back and forth with Lord J, and it's right here documented that he told in 2016. Like, yo, this nigga is fucking, like, yo, this the shit that be crazy with me. Like, yo, that nigga just was arguing with Lord J. Lord J was saying that he told on him in 2016. He said he didn't. But if you go to the court transcripts, the prosecutor asked him about it and he admitted it. This nigga's a career snitch. He ain't no different than Trenches.
Yeah. And did you serve about 4 years and 4 months in custody? Yeah, like 4.5 years. 4.5 years? Yeah. And were you released on parole in September of 2019? Yeah. I want to ask you a little bit about that conspiracy to commit murder conviction, okay? Sure. So, was an individual murdered in that case? Yeah, my friend. Your friend was murdered? Yup. Can you explain who you were with that day? It was my friend from out of town. He from Cali, named Blood. He came down here to do a feature with us and died. Him and the victim shot each other. And sir, can I ask you please to move the microphone a little bit closer?
You said what, Harold?
Okay, and sorry, can you just repeat what you said? I said it was a friend. He came from Cali, did a feature with us.
Oh yeah. Nah, I've been knowing about Crown Court TV when they was covering Montana Barnett shit. That was like 2016. Like Crown Court TV been on here for a while.
Charge us with his murder. Judge, can we have foundation, please? Objection. So you can ask questions.
Now I knew a couple people involved in that shit.
So I just want to clarify. You said your friend. Is your friend named Blood or you call him Blood? Yeah, that's his name, Blood. And about what year was this? 2015. Okay. You say your friend Blood came down from California.
The whole city was talking about that shit back then.
Yeah. And were you with anyone besides Blood that afternoon or that day? Yeah. Little J. Little J. Is that a nickname? Jeff McCraw. He's my rappy. Little J is... Can you say his name one more time? I didn't hear you. Little J. Jeff McGraw. And so, were you with
hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, forget to donate to the platform, Cash App Baltimore swag, man, support the real, man.
Was this the daytime or the nighttime? This was like evening, afternoonish, like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I'm sorry, sir. Can you just please pull the mic a little closer? It was like 2 o'clock. And you testified that Blood and someone you called the victim shot each other. Is that correct? Yeah. And when you say victim, what do you mean by that? There was another guy on the case. He survived. My friend didn't. He was the victim. He did a dying declaration and stated that we was trying to rob him or some actual shit. But that's not the case. So you're saying the victim is someone who was shot as well? Yeah. And he survived. Yeah.
Now look, I ain't ready going through all that, because we already know about that. I just wanted, because the whole video was about this. Butta, instead of him standing on it, like, yo, he probably dealing with some serious demons. behind this telling shit. You know, because he know he was dead wrong. He know he was dead wrong, y'all. So it bothers him. Like I don't know if he thought everybody was going to accept it or what he thought, but it's obvious that it bothers him. Now he outside like this.
I get tired, man. I say, fuck it, I'm just gonna walk down 63rd with my shirt off and show my 6 loose chains to look like you a bitch on too. Cause shut your bitch ass up. You did 13 years for a nigga who ain't even send your ass $1. Bitch, I walking down 63rd on my hop on my break. I get
Now he walking around and shit like this. Now, it ain't just Gyro City Mikey. It's some young boys too that's threatening Butta to stay the fuck away from. Is this my video? It's some young boys right here threatening him to stay the fuck away. The fuck? Ain't no volume on it? Oh, come on, YouTube. How did the video upload without no volume? Yo, they be playing a serious game with me, y'all. Jesus Christ. How did the video upload without volume?
For people who don't know, man, let them know who we at right now, for real. Like, we low-key.
right now.
It all started because of this. Lil Mikey said something, so he decided to do this.
But
I'm going to take y'all to what the young nigga said.
Right now, man, you know.
Where they say you can't come.
You ain't there for real.
You can't come well.
You say you here right now.
Yeah, I'm always over here. I gotta come
Look.
whoop with my whooper. You know?
Pull out a firearm, gave it to his man.
Should have been whopping, man.
So when you still be, like, around the way and all that, and you hear all that going on, like, what was your reaction when they was like, oh, he can't come around, you know you still be out?
That's like them shorties, you feel? And then it's like, you know, they don't be in my crowd, you know. They don't know though. They in their own, they got their own going on, you know.
It's a damn shame, yo, that it's people willing to still hang with y'all. No one here throw them under the bus. They better not get pulled over and somebody strapped. And he's strapped, he gonna throw that bitch right under their seat. I hope they know that. I hope they know that. For real. He gonna toss that bitch right under the motherfucking seat. That's what them niggas do, yo. Because, hey, how well you already know, man. Like, yo, that's what them niggas do, man. He gonna throw that bitch right under the seat. Or if they hustling, he got some pills on him. Next thing you know, you gonna get locked up. You might have only had 15 pills on you. They gonna say you had 40. Like, damn. Where the fuck the other 25 pills come from? Whole time they butters. Like, you can't trust them type of niggas, man. Like, since motherfuckers chasing clout, though, they willing to allow it. But they gonna see. They gonna see, y'all. That's the thing about life. You always say everybody learns, man. So here the young boys right here. That's crazy. YouTube had my video mute.
All right, y'all. It seems like FBG Butta's getting called out, man. Them TWs that Butta Love talking about. He said he better stop playing Brazy. I'm telling you, they on that. All right, y'all. It seems like FBG Butta's getting.
Where the fuck is the video at? I can't believe YouTube muted my video. That's fucking crazy that my video was mute. Why ain't nobody never tell me that the video was mute, y'all? Y'all ain't see that video? I posted it as a short. Is this it right here? Is he gonna talk or is he gonna show the video? It's like all he do is talk. He just talk. He ain't show shit. You said Remo got it? Remo got a goddamn thing. That nigga Remo must literally, he just sit on the internet all day and just pick up everything that come across. Remo. Alright, let me switch y'all over to this screen. Switch y'all over. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new, y'all. Hit that motherfucking like button. Support the platform. Support real work. You know, everything is authentic over here. We ain't working for YouTube. We ain't working for no motherfucking corporation. Y'all see this? No Limit Cairo locked up. Unlawful weapon by being a felon. Firearm related. So he got caught with a switch. Shorty is done. You better pour butter. You better call Butter. Ask Butter how he got that situation. Now he gonna end up getting himself hurt, y'all. This is another person, y'all, that's not gonna be around real long. Either he gonna end up getting hurt, or they gonna lock him back up. But I'm willing to bet before he get hurt, his ass is gonna be right back in that motherfucking jail cell. Because he played with them people. And that's the worst thing you can do, y'all, is play with them people. Cause that's not a battle, or that's not a thing. You're not gonna win that. Cause they play dirty. You can't play with the people that set the rules. Cause they can also break the rules and get away with it. So keep an eye out on that, y'all. Keep an eye out on that. How many days ago that was? He exposes. They say he live across the street from him. Damn. Yeah. I give him y'all probably mid next year. By mid next year, he either gonna be dead or he gonna be in prison. I think he probably be in prison though. Or jail. You know what's the difference? Yo, that's fucked up, yo. Ain't enough people speaking out about Young Boy, man. I bet if he was still the hottest young nigga on the streets, it'd be a million videos about him. Like they doing Shorty real dirty, man. Real dirty. Hey Luffy, I don't see it, bro. It was after this. I think I did that video on my phone. Yeah, so I ain't gonna have it on my Yo, what is this, yo? Did y'all see this whipping shit? Like, yo, what is this? Like, yo, what's wrong with people, yo? Atlanta man brags about sending 500 plus on whippets for the game. Niggas is really taking what is it? Noxygen or whatever the fuck that shit is. Shit's stupid. It just be getting dumber and dumber. I don't see it, bro. It is what it is. I don't know why YouTube muted my video. That's strange as shit. Make sure I go to it again. See if that video really mute. Okay, nitrous oxide. Nigga sniffing out. Nigga sniffing air out of the can. Man, people crazy, man. People tripping. Nah, I don't see it. Niggas just do anything. And then they put it on social media and people share it. So it can become a thing faster. You know, because everybody just, right now, all everybody doing is copying. So all everybody doing is copying. I can't believe YouTube muted my video. Like, yo, I'm tripping off of that. Yo, why is my video mute? Fuck is my video mute for? Wasn't mute when I posted it. Fuck, the bitch get mute. Like, yo, how did the bitch get mute? Like, that's crazy to me. That shit was not mute when I posted it. Hold on. It's mute. That's why that bitch ain't go nowhere. I was wondering because I was wondering why that video ain't get no views. Shit is fucking mute. I posted that shit before anybody. Fuck this cornball talking about.
Fentanyl is wreaking havoc on Pennsylvania. Hedge fund CEO Dave McCormick cashed in. His firm was the top foreign hedge fund in China, investing nearly $2 million in China's largest fentanyl producer. People got addicted. Dave McCormick got rich.
Your name, your email, your phone number, your address, the address of your friends, and your interesting online searches. Your data is leaking. Protect your online privacy with Surfshark.
You said they got a 10-year-old kid in Atlanta. Dude asked him, would they be up to talking about the young junkie? Said what? Said you posted before anybody else did 12 hours early. You said, yeah, another Chicago channel said you posted before anybody else did 12 hours. What Chicago? What you talking about? You said another Chicago channel said I posted it? I know I posted it. I posted it as soon as I seen it. This nigga ain't talking about nothing. I wonder if Shay over here. Shay be over this bitch lounging. I'm like, you're a mod over here, but every time I fucking stumble across this nigga page, you over this motherfucker. I ain't talking about nothing. Now I can only, yeah, but what you talking about? What page was it? They said my name? How you know they was talking about me? The little kids said they was young junkies. Damn. Yeah, I seen a video with some young boys from Atlanta talking about, man, y'all be fucking with the perks. You talking about that shit? Yeah, I seen that, yo. Hey, Bala, how you know they was talking about me? Yeah, but how did they say my name? Yo, cause say Nash, you're fucking goofy, man. What's up, Stacy? Say Nash, you're fucking clown, yo. Niggas a fucking, he belong in a goddamn circus. I give him a hard time every time I see him post. That nigga, I be tripping out the nigga, man. I just want him to come out the closet, yo. Be yourself, yo. Like, yo, stop getting online perpetrating the gangster. Yeah, them niggas. Like, yo, just be yourself, yo. And like I told him, I say, if you notice, yo, I don't say shit to everybody. It's just the sucker shit. All I call out is sucker behavior, yo. I think them niggas is putting us back. Oh yeah. I call him a rat sympathizer. Cause that's what he is. Anytime somebody say something about Woody, here he come. I'm like, oh, you one of them old rat sympathizing ass niggas. That's what he is, yo. Like, how you gonna be a gang member and a rat sympathizer? Like, it don't make sense. Can't be both. Can't be both. And what gang is allowing this? You feel me? Like, yo, 2024 is exposing gangs, yo, making gangs look weak. I'm sorry, yo. These gangs are looking real weak for a little bit of internet clout. Y'all really don't see the video nowhere else. And YouTube muted my video. Let me see something. Let me see if it's muted on my phone. Let me see if it's muted on my phone. Yep, they really mute. Yo, why is my video mute? That's fucking strange, yo. Why the fuck is my video mute? Nigga ain't copyrighted. Hold on. Shorts. Yeah, the video ain't copyrighted. Like, yo, YouTube sabotaged my video, yo. Look, the bitch not copyrighted or nothing. Can y'all see that? The bitch is green. But they muted it. Look, let me show y'all. Watch this. Show y'all what I'm talking about. Show y'all what I'm talking about. This the video. This the last version of the video right here.
Then you playing like you was, hey, Gyro, come on, bro. You one of them fucking Gyro day, bro. Stop fucking playing with us, gang. You a fucking goofy, gang. Never did shit, gang. You can't come to the hood. You know that you ain't come to the hood, gang. Don't do that. Acting like you walking through the block and shit, gang. Your ass, come on, bro. You know you ain't past that one spot, gang. Don't stop playing, gang. All that lame ass shit will bleed, gang. Will get you hurt, gang. This the last time, man.
So the video, this the last uploaded version. How the fuck did it get mute once I put it on YouTube? I didn't download it mute because this is the downloaded one. I didn't upload it mute. So how the fuck did the video go mute? Shit is crazy. Yeah, but those are young boys, man, that told Buddy he better not come around and he over that bitch perpetrating. Say he ain't go past that, whatever. I guess they got little certain parts of the hood to section off different. And not go past this part. I guess it's one of them type situations, but they said you knew what you was doing, man. You played it real smart. You played it close. But if you keep playing with them people, you end up getting yourself hurt. Because just like YBC Dul situation. All it takes is for the right person, or in your case, the wrong person to see you. That's it and that's all. Straight up and down. Yo, I'm tired, yo. Yo, make sure y'all donate to the platform, yo. Cash App Baltimore swag, yo. All donations is appreciated. You heard me. But yo, I'm ready to take this video down and re-upload it. Cause that's another thing that I can do on here that I can't do from my phone. You know, while I'm recording, the app that I'm using is also recording it. So that's how academics and them be able to do that shit. Like, it'd be hard for me on my phone to the screen record the video for a whole hour and then upload it. Nah, that shit gonna take too much work. It'd take too much work. But when I go live this way, they don't send nobody in the lives. You know, we might, at the end of this live, we might have 200 people. But I go live from my phone, I might get 5,000 people coming that bitch. Like, I don't know why YouTube do that, yo, but that's what they do. It is what it is. Just gotta make the best out of it. They tried to sabotage it from my phone earlier when they kept making me go in and out. I don't know, y'all. It's a process, man. It's a motherfucking process. But I appreciate everybody that tapped in, y'all. It's another day at QBG News.